one we're going to talk about is listening to understand. Can anybody think of an example of listening to understand? This class. Awesome. Anything else? Maybe in conversations at work, you're listening to your mom. Your girlfriend asks you to go buy groceries. Anything like that. That's listening to understand. Anybody notice any of the tools that we just talked about? Yeah, there's a bunch of repetition. And do you guys think it was effective? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you've got the crowd cheering at the end and chanting what you say. Okay, but there's also a little bit of something else in there.
He also had a recognizable pattern, like he would say something and then yes we can, and then another description and then yes we can.
Yes, it was awesome. Recognizable pattern. And then we did just a little bit of one more. Yeah?
You did like historical events, like in order and group them together before you said yes we can.
Yep, there were historical events grouped in order, and there were a couple facts about each historical event, and they were grouped together. Awesome, we've got grouping.
Right now we're going to say to college. Okay, so Killian has decided to go to college, but he's also decided that he needs to work. So, by the way, whenever you hear the noise bing, I want you guys to speed up. Okay, so he's going to college. Bing. Okay, and he's going to work part-time. Bing. I would speed up slowly. Okay, this is good. All right, so he's working part-time, but you know what? Killian, you just saw this car, and it was beautiful. He's got to get a new car, right? Okay, so Killian needs a new car, but that means that you're going to need to pick up a couple of shifts. Bing. Okay, so he's got this beautiful new car. He's picking up some extra shifts. Whoa, he's got to pay for that car insurance, doesn't he? Man, okay, so now you got to pick up some weekends, right? Bing. Okay. Oh, but he saw this MP3 player. It's on sale. It's a great deal. You got to get the MP3 player. Bing. Okay, so now he's working extra weekends and he's working extra shifts, but dude, you're still going to school full time. Bing. But now he's getting really tired because he's going to school and he's working extra shifts and he can't even focus in the classroom because he's really getting tired, right? But he can't stop because he's still got to pay for the restaurant bills and the credit card bills and the MP3 player and the car insurance and the car itself. Okay, you can stop. Tricks that you can make for success is number 4. And you can write this down in your workbook. It's tips for success on tests. Okay, write down tests. Now, this one came from an American history professor. And what he would do is he would walk into the classroom on the very first day of school. He would walk in, and he would slam the textbook down on the desk. And he would say, all of it. You're going to learn all of it. Not 100 pages, not 200 pages, not 300 pages. You are going to learn 565 pages of American history. Oh, that was not a good thing if you were in his class, right? Yeah. But then he would smile, and he'd say, look, I'm a nice guy. He's like, I'm going to give you an opportunity that nobody else has ever given you. I'm going to let you use a cheat sheet.
Next about organizational skills. Okay, so, have any of you ever been in a situation where you studied all night for this test? You were totally ready to take this test. You walk into the classroom, you put your desk, you're ready to go, and you find out that test is totally next Wednesday. Anybody ever done that? Yeah. Me too. Okay, on the flip side, have any of you walk into class, you get out your notebook, you're ready to take some notes, you're talking to your friend, and your teacher says, okay, well, it's your workbook, we're ready for a test, and you're like, what are you talking about? What test? You're freaking out because you have no idea. Anybody ever done that? Yeah, me too. Okay, look, a little organization would have helped all of us in either of these situations. Okay, so I don't care what you do, but you gotta find an organizational plan that works for you. So you get a planner, or you can get a PDA, or you can get a BlackBerry, Blueberry, Huckleberry, I don't care. But something that works for you.
Alright, presenting your biggest speech hit grab for this vacuum! And your name is? Mr. Dean. Alright, potatoes need your biggest boo-boo for Mr. Dean!
The Super Label Challenge. Okay, we use labels to help us pick the healthiest foods to eat usually, guys. Labels are super small and on the side of the package, but today we get to use this huge label. All right, first thing we got to do is read through this, and we want to check out the serving size. See, this label isn't talking about the whole box of cereal. It's only talking about 1 cup, and that is a huge difference. And then you want to make sure it's healthy. I'm going to do that by slapping on some all-natural ingredients. Guys, everything on this ingredients label is really easy for me to read, and that's how I know that it's natural. Watch this. We've got corn flour, molasses, oat flour, honey, salt. That is really easy, and I know what these things are. If you see something that says like, okay, phenylalanine, it's probably going to have some chemicals in it, guys.
Now, the advertising campaign, each one features a small child dressed up in a business costume. For example, you'll have a little boy over here and he's dressed in a little doctor's suit. You've got a little boy over here and he's dressed like an architect. You've got another little boy over there, he's a CEO. But there are 2 girls in this advertising campaign. One is a mermaid and one is a princess. What?
Okay, so that was definitely not one of my fondest freshman memories. But you know what? Mr. Sanchez was actually right. I mean, out of these 800 days, this one shot, that determines what kind of opportunities, what kind of options you have after high school. And you know, even if you have no idea what you want to do after high school, go to college, get a job, join the military, I'm pretty sure that you're going to want to be able to pick from lots of good options when you actually do decide. If you want to make the most out of this one shot, I believe you need to take control of your high school experience.
Welcome to the Extreme Choices round. Now, first thing you need to know about this round is that every time you hear me say extreme choices, I need to hear a big hook out of you guys if you're going to practice this. Extreme choices! Sweet! Alright, so, in order to get a no show today, our contestants had to turn their lives around, start making some extreme choices. Living a healthy life, for job, shout out, indoor exercises. You could be watching TV.